hey, how's it going? If I know that my upcoming match, my opponent plays a lot better than me, here is my approach to that game. Let's take the first game situation when I'm about to serve. The important thing is when you start serving, don't put your opponent that high on the pedestal. So don't think that your opponent is gonna return all your serves. The more different kind of tools you have in your toolbox, the better. You can try everything you have, and you don't have to put so much pressure that you're gonna play an awesome tennis. If you know that your opponent is way better than you, it should remove all the pressure from your shoulders. But definitely try to use all the tools you have. So you can start with the fast first serve, or you can start maybe with the kick serve to your opponent's body. Most important thing is try to use every tool in the toolbox that you have. The more tools you have, I think it increases the likelihood that you're gonna win more points and more games from your opponent. So you can try different kind of serves, different kind of placement, different kind of spins, different kinds of speeds, everything that you have. When you realize that your opponent has a really big first serve, standing close to the baseline is definitely not a good idea. You have to go further back, but at the same time, you have to be cautious for the out wide short slice serve. Mentally, you really have to be present to the moment. So you have to be aware what's going on the court and why you're losing the points. Maybe you're playing an awesome point and you're still losing the point. It happens. Your opponent is just too good for you in that particular point. But definitely try to enjoy that experience. For example, I would be so pumped up if I have a chance to play, for example, an ATP player. I would definitely be really pumped up and I would fight definitely for the last point. When my opponent has a really good serves, I know that it's really difficult to break my opponent's service game. And there is a better possibility to hold my own service games. Definitely you need to have some weapons in your arsenal. When you don't have any weapons, it's much more difficult to win against the player who is much better than you. Now let's take the rallying behind the baseline. As I find myself more or less at the defensive situation when my court position is further behind the baseline, I really want to hit the ball back deep. That's my main priority. Even if I miss the ball, I really try to aim the ball deep to find more time to myself. If I hit my first serve in and it's a good one and the return comes back even slightly shorter, I need to take more risks. I need to be more aggressive. Hitting just ball back in play won't give me any advantage over my opponent. I think it's very important to stay mentally positive even when you're down like 5 games to 0. Still try to fight. So when you give up the match, it's so easy for your opponent to win it fast. Even when you don't get any single game to your opponent, you lose the match 0-0, still try to find out what worked for you in that match, what went well in that match. It's so easy to think that my forehand sucked, my return of serve sucked, I hit lots of double faults. Even when you clearly lose the match, still try to find out what worked on that match, what went well in that match. Even when your opponent is well ahead in that match, for example, a set and a break, don't lose hope. Sometimes it takes only 1 point to change the whole match momentum to your side. And when you get the momentum, try to keep it as long as you can. So after the match is over and you're leaving the court, I know it can be very frustrating. You're disappointed at yourself, but definitely at least try to find out at least one thing that went well in that match. Even when you lose that match very fast, try to find something positive about it. At least you have some new experience. All the experiences doesn't have to be good all the time. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.